students, to the officer, your personal mentor platform. Today we are going to discuss here the art and science of answer writing for the sociology optional. See, everybody has a dream to become an IAS officer, but for that matter, you have to secure a good marks in your written examination, and that is completely depend upon how much effective you will write answers in your answer copy. A lot of students have this kind of a phobia that how to write an effective answer. See, by nature or by natural process, we can easily internalize the things. We can read it, we can comprehend it, okay. But whenever it becomes a matter of expression, it becomes problematic for us, okay. That how to write, how to start, how to conclude, okay. So there are a lot of questions we faces. And why this happens? First is, we never start to write an answer. Second, we never keep consistency into the writing answers. Third, never we get evaluated our copies from the experts, mentors. And if you are not getting evaluated your answers, then how can you get feedback? And if there is no feedback, there is no improvement. And if there is no improvement, then it becomes a big problem. And that's why, folks, today we are going to discuss here few things about the sociological answers and all those expectations, whatever the UPSC has from you. Okay, let's start. First, yeah, there are 9 basic things. 9 basic things. Okay, just remember this, and yes, that will help you a lot in starting your answer writing practice. Okay, first thing, come on. First is understanding the question. I observed that students has a data and student had just write down his answer, but there is a no coherent relationship between the answer and the question. And for that matter, folks, first of all, try to understand the demand of question, and for that matter, you have to understand the question. What is the demand? Okay. If it is demanding evaluation, just write down. If it is demanding analysis, write down. If it is demanding just trace how the events have been taken place chronologically, then write it down. So consider the demand, first thing. Second, introduction. Yeah, that's a big hurdle for everybody. Many times what happens that students get stuck here. How to write a very effective answer? भाई ऐसा आंसर होना चाहिए कि भाई उसको चक्कर आ जाए. Nothing. This never happens. Introduction. Use scientific methodology. One of the steps among them is just define the keyword which is exists in a question. So if the question is about social stratification, then define the social stratification. If the question is about the class structure, then define the class. That is a very simple way to start your answer. One. Second, next, structure and organizations. Yes, you have studied well, you have gone through many books, but folks, remember that though you have a lot of content, but it creates problems. And for that matter, to avoid it, you have to prepare first of all structure. And you have to organize all your data in a very clear and concise manner. And that's why, first of all, take few seconds to prepare to structurize your answer, to articulate all your views. One. Next, core concepts and theories. Try to mention all the core theories, concepts. Why? Because UPSC want a sociological perspective in your answer. And one of the way to express or to show that I have that sociological perspective is core concepts and theories. And for that matter, for example, if you are writing about the Marx, then use all those terminologies which are very essential to the Marxism. Though it may be a class, though it may be an alienation, though it may be a struggle, though it may be an infrastructure, superstructure, write it down. Next, analytical approach. Sociology is that science which needs a high analytical ability from you. And that's why analytical approach is the key to your success. See, putting all the facts in front of the examiner, It doesn't give you age, or doesn't give you whatever the expectation marks you have. And for that matter, analytical approach is very necessary. And this analytical approach you can get only through the practice, through the discussion with your mentors. Analytical approach. Next is use relevant data. See, you are going to become an IS officer, and after becoming an IS officer, you are going to serve the people of India within this society. Okay, and that's why whenever you will write down any answer, either though it may be in a paper one or though it may be in a paper second, put it what data, recent data, research. Suppose, for example, if there is a question about the caste, then put some data regarding the caste. For example, you can take the socio-economic caste based census. You can use data from this socio-economic caste based census, that how much scheduled caste people does have television sets in their house, how much scheduled caste girls go to the school, how much scheduled tribe people have pakka houses. Use this data to substantiate your answer. Next, use relevant data and then linkage with the current affairs. Yeah, a lot many happens in India every day. Just use examples, use relevant examples to create that scenario where you can say to the examiner that yes sir, look at this answer, and you can find out that yeah, I have that sociological perspective with me. That will give added advantage. That's one thing. Neat and eligible writing. See, basically, neat and legible writing is a very key to your success, because if you are writing in a very concisely now, if you are writing very clearly, if your thoughts are very clear, and it is getting expressed through your answer, that is the ultimate thing which UPSC want. Because the examiner don't have any much that much time to check your copies leisurely and think about it. अरे इसने क्या कर दिया, इसको ऐसे लिखना चाहिए था, ऐसा नहीं लिखना चाहिए. No, he doesn't care, and that's why you have to care. Last not but least, practice answer writing. See, there's a trend daily answer writing. Yes, you have to write down daily, but what is more important than writing daily anything is write questions, previous year questions or model questions after studying every topic. So, practicing answer writing after every topic is more important than just daily answer writing. Because see, if I have gone through the notes, if I have completed my reading and note making of historical materialism, then what is expected? Then now I have to sit down and now write down one short note and one long questions, whichever has been asked by the UPSC. There are previous year question papers available. Just take one of the question and just write it down. है ना? So that is the most scientific way. Just getting a question randomly and writing daily, and it is not giving you any age. Okay, that is not going to be become a fruitful. So that is the one another thing. Now we will take here few examples. Okay, regarding what? One, relevant examples and case studies. See, if suppose question is there, explain the concept of social stratification in modern society. Take very simple question. Explain the concept of social stratification in modern society. Now, where are the examples? See, first of all, I have defined here what does mean by the social stratification, and then I here put here example of the Indian caste system. Okay, then you can also put here example from the class structure from the Western society. Okay, so also there is a race, also there is a gender. So these examples you have to put it here, and if those examples are relevant to your answer, yes, you won the battle. Next, for example, see, clear and concise language. What does it mean by? Most of the students get confused. See, here one examples I have given here. See, when you write the socio-cultural milieu is intrinsically interconnected with the development of social structures in a mutually constitutive manner. Now, this is a one sentence, but it's a very complex. Now make it simple, clear and concise. Social structures and cultural context influence each other significantly. And this ability, okay, this skill you can develop only through answer writing. One, second, Getting feedback, getting evaluated, and then getting feedback, and then improvement. Next, integration of relevant sociological theories. Yeah, that is a very crucial to your answer, because instead of that, okay, or if you are writing good answer with examples and case studies also, but you are not using sociological theory and theory, particularly thinkers, then it is not a sociological perspective. It is not an answer from the sociological perspective, and you will not get a good number of marks. Now take one example. Question: discuss the role of education in social mobility. Then you have to first of all define what does meant by the social mobility. Then you can write down here, according to sociologist Pierre Bourdieu. According to sociologist Pierre Bourdieu, the concept of cultural capital plays a crucial role in understanding social mobility through education. So, Pierre Bourdieu is a renowned sociologist who has done a magnificent work upon the social mobility aspects of French society. So, just mention those theories here in your answer. And here, then define cultural capital means what, and then also you have to connect the cultural capital with the social mobility through the education. That this cultural capital in turn influences educational outcomes of and shapes an individual's chances of upward social mobility. So folks, these are the few things, okay, you have to remember, and this can be achieved or internalized. You can get all these skills only through the answer writing. So start writing, get evaluated, get feedback, and improve yourself. That will only build your confidence, and we are ready to help you. Just connect with us and we are with you. Okay, so let's meet. Thank you.
द ऑफिसर युअर पर्सनल मेंटॉर चॅनलच्या नवनवीन अपडेट्ससाठी चॅनलला लाईक, सबस्क्राईब आणि शेअर करा. थँक्यू.